Welcome to the Bricks Network. My name is Ken. Today on the desk, we have the LEGO Technic Bugatti Bolide, and this is set number 42151. This one contains 905 pieces and was released on January of 2023. When it was released, it had a retail price of $49.99, 49 euros 99 cents, and 44 pounds and 99 cents. That comes out to about 5.5 cents per piece, which is a really great value. All right, let's open this baby up and get into the speed build. Welcome to the review portion of the video. Let's dive right in. So, I didn't know much about this vehicle, the Bugatti Bolide. I believe I pronounced it correctly. But I actually did a little bit of research on YouTube, looked at Top Gear. They had an episode on it. And basically it's a Bugatti Chiron that's specifically made for the track. They dumped a bunch of weight from all the unnecessary stuff from having a normal driver's car, I guess road going car, and they made it track focused and removed everything that they didn't need. And so basically this is what you have. And it's a very cool looking vehicle. Let me go ahead and point out some of the details. I guess move this aside. First and foremost, the actual information on the box. I don't know if you can see this here, but at the top here it actually says that the engine is an 8-liter quad turbo W16 producing 1,578 horsepower, 0 to 100 kilometers in less than 2 seconds. It's incredible. Yeah. So beyond the information on the box, it does have some pretty cool details. The rear is really cool. How you have these little lightsaber elements. It really sticks out. The rear diffuser, the rear wing, how it kind of has that boomerang effect. Move around to the side of the vehicle. These butterfly doors. And I actually like how they did this mechanism. I just built the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, and those doors were a nightmare. The mechanism is really cool, but it's complex and it doesn't work smoothly. But you know, this is just one little, black peg with the two equal sides, and it just rotates. It does what it's supposed to do. Oh, I'll show you what that peg looks like. It's just this peg here that is supporting that door. Sometimes simple is the best. So, rotating around the front of the vehicle, you have the hood, or the frunk, but you can see the gear mechanisms down in there for the steering column. And then you have the HOG up here that turns the wheels. See that? Turn the wheels here. Yeah. And then the last defining feature, I guess the functionality, is these little flaps come up and you can see that W16 engine. And then when you're moving, you can see the wheels there. I mean, it's a little clunky, but it does what it's supposed to do. Yeah. So it works. I don't know if you can. There we go. Rotating the wheels there. So honestly, those were the highlights. Beyond just the design itself, it's a really nice vehicle. There is an interior in here. It's kind of hard to get in there. I wish I would have took pictures before I built this all up, but you can see the cockpit in there. If I turn it around this way, you can see the seat belts that matches the Bolide's color, the yellow seat belts. Yeah. So it's quite nice. So I'll set this up here. So there were also a ton of stickers on this vehicle. By my count, since they're a bunch of duplicates, there's roughly about 43 stickers in total. And you do get some printed pieces in this price range. So even though it was $50, you have this printed piece here, the two front fenders, And then you have that tiny Bugatti sign right there. So 3. But everything else you see, all the details, are stickers. There's even a little Lego sticker there, which was really, really interesting. It's the first time I saw a Lego sticker on an actual, Lego Technic piece. But, if anyone else have seen this Lego sticker before on another Technic piece, drop that in the comment section below. And then let's compare it to some of the recent vehicles that I've built over the last week. So, the Huracan, Lamborghini, and yeah, you see the Bugatti's a little bit longer, which is probably in line with the actual race car, since you have to compensate for the high speeds and the stability of the higher speeds. Set this here. And then lastly, the Jesko, the Koenigsegg. Yeah. And remember, I mentioned those doors, that rotating mechanism in there. It's a bit complex with that gear, and the doors don't close fully. But, cool mechanism, but there needs to be some kinks ironed out. Now, how does it stack up against another true race car that this vehicle is based off of? And this is the McLaren Senna GTR. Now, the Senna's a tad bit longer, just a tad. But, you have that air dam up top, similar air dam for the engine in the rear. The Senna has that turboed, I guess the twin turboed V8, and that massive rear diffuser and rear wing. But yeah, it was really good. Really good to compare these side by side. All right, so set this over to the side. Honestly, overall, this was a very fun build. There was one thing that I had an issue with, and that was this engine. Building this engine proved to be a bit of an issue. I don't know if it was user error. I have to go back and check, but I think it was more so user error. I put one of the pieces backwards, and lining up the support for this engine, it didn't line up. So I had to adjust a little bit. You'll see in the video, I'll put the timeline in there where I had to go back and rebuild the engine, but that was the only thing that was somewhat tricky. And otherwise, it was a pretty straightforward build. No complaints. All right. And I tried to look to see if this thing was on sale for you guys. Since this is the older version, they have 2 versions. They have the blue version, which I'll build in the upcoming video. And they have this yellow version, which was the first version that came out of the Bugatti Bolide. And, if you guys enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.